Dear students, welcome to our concept classes. Today we shall discuss a poem titled Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet. He beautifully expresses, he beautifully describes the moment of time, the importance of each and every moment in one's daily life. Every moment is important and every moment is associated with natural phenomena. How each and every moment is important in one's life, it has been beautifully described in his poem Dust of Snow. Let us start. In the first stanza, the way a crow swooped down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. So, it was winter. Bone-chilling cold was everywhere. The green leaves were covered with snow. Trees looked white. That day, the poet was in a sorrowful mood. He was mentally upset. He was unhappy. He was reluctant to do his routine work. As he was upset, he decided to take rest, to redress his depression, to rest under a hemlock tree. The poet sat under a hemlock tree. Dear students, do you know hemlock tree is a poisonous tree? It is a symbol of bad sign. What happened? The poet thought about his sorrow, about his sadness, about his mental depression. As you know, mental depression leads to frustration. The poet was frustrated and he didn't have any interest to do the work for the day. What happened by that time? A crow was flying in the sky. The crow sat down on the hemlock tree. When the crow sat down, it shook its branches. Some snow dust particles fell on the poet. So you see, that moment is associated, is linked with the natural phenomenon. And it is the nature that made the poet cheer. When the snow particles fell on the poet became happy. He was overwhelmed with pleasure. He became energetic and his mental depression was over. What happened? He regained his spirit and he thought not to misutilize or wastage the rest time of the day. He rejuvenated, he revived his behavior, his action to do the rest of the time, the rest of the day in his routine work. So, now the poet is in jovial mood, in joyful mood, his heart is filled in pleasure. So, the poet observes two bad signs. Crow is a symbol of bad sign and hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. But the moment, the natural phenomenon that happened, the snow particles fell on the poet, it changed the poet's mood and his attitude. And he became energized, he became reinforced, he was happy to do the rest of the day as per his routine work. So it conveys or it disseminates a good message to the society and the young generation that each moment is important in life and each moment is associated with natural phenomena. So we should not waste time out of mental agony, conflict or depression. As you know, mental depression leads to frustration. So, time and tide waits for none. So, each moment is valuable for us. So, we have to realize the importance of time, and we have to do, or we have to utilize the time in a meaningful way so that our life will be healthier and happier. The poet conveys a very good message to the society that each and every moment is important in everybody's life, and that moment is the turning point in everybody's life. So time is very important in everybody's life. Thank you all. In our next class we shall discuss fire and ice.